Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Kylie Jenner inspired look that I fell in love with. So I wanted to share with you guys how I recreated this look. I first start by priming my face. I used the Hard Candy Sheer Glow primer, and then this is a MAC Prep and Prime primer. The first one is a soft gold, so it's going to give me glowing skin, and the second one is it's yellow taste, so it helps cover any redness that I have. Here I'm just hydrating under my eyes, prepping them for the highlight that I'm going to do later on with my Bobbi Brown moisturizer. I will be sure to list all the products that I use down below for those of you that are interested. Here I'm just going to be filling my brows. This is a super old MAC palette, and I don't even remember the shade of the brown, but I'll have the name in the description bar. But I use this to just fill in any sparse areas throughout my eyebrow, not really shape them too much. Now I'm just going to be concealing any spots that I have. I have a little discoloration going on and some like blotchiness on my skin. I'm using a MAC Studio Sculpt concealer for that in NC20, I believe. And then this is going to be my foundation. I'm using MAC Prolongwear NC20 as well. This is my winter shade. I like this foundation. It's full coverage and it feels best in the winter time. I hate it for the summer. I went ahead and primed my eyelids with my Lorac primer that I got in my little Lorac Pro Kit. And now I'm going to be using Soft Brown by MAC as my transition shade to start the look. Then I apply Amber Lights. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I forgot how much I love this eyeshadow. It's super creamy and it's a perfect amber gold. On top of that, I'm going to be adding a shade called Honey Lust because the Amber Lights isn't, oh, this is a mommy moment, opening some yogurt for my son. But right here is the Honey Lust. The Amber Lights by itself is just like really creamy and gold and pearly. The Honey Lust is like a sparkle, so it's going to give it extra gold sparkle that I need. And I'm just going to go ahead and pack that all over my lid and blend it out. With a pencil brush, I'm going to go back with the Amber Lights and run it under my waterline. I'm not going to use any eyeliner for this look because I didn't see any in the picture, but I didn't want to use any eyeliner anyways because I wanted the coppery gold to stand out. I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. This is Grand Entrance by MAC. And now onto the face. I did apply false lashes off camera just because time. But I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in number 6. This is the color Golden. And I'm going to slightly contour. I'm still working on it, but I like this to definitely bronze up my face and put some color back into it. So with my Real Techniques buff brush, I'm going to buff that into my cheekbones, carve out just a little bit of a cheekbone and bring some color warmth around my face for the look. From the picture, her look is super golden and super bronze and very warm, and that's what I got, is just the warmth, and that's what I'm really trying to pull out by doing this. So moving on to highlighting, because it is a very highlighted under eye as well, a signature Kardashian Jenner I should say. So I'm going to start with my Prolongwear by MAC in NW25. This is more pink, so it's going to help cover any of the darkness purpley blue tones under my eyes. And now I'm going to use my Maybelline Concealer in the color Light and dot it under my eyes. I'm not going to make a heavy triangle because I'm going in with another illuminator after this, so I just kind of write it on the tops of my cheekbone and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender. And now I'm going to take a Estee Lauder highlight. It's an illuminator. I forget the name, but it will be down below. And this doesn't have much coverage to it. It's mostly, like I said, a highlighter. It's an illuminator. So I add that on top of the Maybelline concealer, and it's just going to brighten everything up. Going in with my Kat Von D palette, I'm not really going to sculpt the cheekbones too much because, like I said, the picture is just all about warmth. So really I was just setting that foundation stick in place. And then I'm going to go in with this NYC Bronzer in the color, I believe it's Sunny Bronze, and it reminds me so much of MAC's Give Me Sun. It's a very nice warm color, and it was just perfect to add to this look. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade from the Kat Von D palette, and this one has more of like the pink tinge. It's not the yellow one, it's the one, it's the lightest one. I'll have the name down below, but that is what I'm going to use to set my under eye highlight, and then I'm going to set everything with Fix Plus. Now for the lips, I'm using a Wet n Wild lip liner in the color Willow. I actually found this at the dollar store, so I don't know if they still have this at the drugstore. In the dollar store, I don't know how that works, but this is like the closest color that I had. Strip down was a little too brown, and then all my other lipsticks were just too, they weren't warm enough. They weren't like soft warm. Like this one was perfect enough. Had enough orange, had enough warmth to it to resemble the Kylie lip that I was going for. I curled my hair the old school way using the regular 1-inch curling iron, but with the barrel closed because I don't have a wand, and this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.